Hey everyone, welcome back to Epiclorian. Today we're going deep into one of the most fascinating stories in animation history, the rise of DreamWorks Animation and its legendary rivalry with Pixar. From humble beginnings to blockbuster franchises, and from secret beef to pushing each other to greatness, this is a story full of drama, innovation, and iconic movies. If you love animation history and Hollywood rivalries, smash that like button and let's jump in. It all started in 1994. Jeffrey Katzenberg, the man who helped create Disney's legendary renaissance with films like The Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, and The Lion King, had a massive falling out with Disney CEO Michael Eisner. Katzenberg was denied a promotion and left the company. Soon after, he teamed up with Steven Spielberg and David Geffen to create DreamWorks SKG. Their goal: build a new animation studio that could go head-to-head with Disney and Pixar. DreamWorks released its first major CGI film in 1998, Antz. It was the second computer-animated feature after Toy Story, and it immediately put them on the map. Early years were experimental. They mixed traditional 2D animation in films like The Prince of Egypt, stop-motion with Aardman on Chicken Run, and full CGI. But everything changed in 2001. Shrek exploded onto screens and changed everything. With its irreverent humor, pop culture references, and fairy tale parody, it won the very first Academy Award for Best Animated Feature. This launched DreamWorks into the big leagues. They built massive franchises: Madagascar, Kung Fu Panda, How to Train Your Dragon, and Trolls. What made DreamWorks special? They didn't stick to one house style. They focused on broad comedy, celebrity voice casts, and fun storytelling that appealed to both kids and adults. Over the decades, their technology evolved dramatically, from early CGI in Antz to advanced tools like their in-house animation software Premo and the powerful Moonray renderer, which they even open-sourced. Recent films like The Bad Guys and The Wild Robot show a studio willing to experiment with painterly and stylized looks. DreamWorks went from challenger to one of the most consistent animation powerhouses in Hollywood. No DreamWorks story is complete without Pixar. The rivalry kicked off almost immediately. When Katzenberg left Disney, Pixar was already developing A Bug's Life. DreamWorks quickly greenlit Antz, a very similar Ant movie. The films released just weeks apart in 1998. Pixar and Steve Jobs accused Katzenberg of stealing the idea. Things got tense. There were even reports of DreamWorks offering to delay Antz if Pixar delayed theirs. This bug war set the tone for years of competition. Pixar became known for emotional, heartfelt storytelling and groundbreaking technical innovation. Films like Toy Story, Finding Nemo, Up, and Inside Out. DreamWorks went the other way. Sarcastic, pop culture-filled comedies that didn't take themselves too seriously. They battled at the box office. They battled for awards, and in many ways, they pushed each other to get better. Katzenberg even used Shrek to throw subtle jabs at his old Disney bosses. Over time, the intense personal rivalry cooled, but the competition helped make the entire animation industry stronger. From a studio born out of frustration to a global animation giant, DreamWorks' journey is incredible. Their friendly rivalry with Pixar gave us decades of unforgettable movies and raised the bar for CGI animation. So tell me in the comments, which studio do you prefer, DreamWorks or Pixar? What's your favorite film from each? And who do you think won the rivalry? If you enjoyed this deep dive into animation history, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Got more stories like this coming soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.